we have created our structure for our recipe info area. And now what we need to do is add the graphics that will be the stars and our little print icon. Now we could create our own graphics, or we can use icons, interface-based icons, which are available to us. And a really cool way to go is on W3 Schools. If you just go to W3 Schools, and then you could select Learn Icons, and you have different icons, you know, Font Awesome, and then all these different Font Awesome 5. And there's also, boy, if we keep going down, Font Awesome 4, and Bootstrap, and Google icons. So you can knock yourself out taking a look at all of these, but they're pretty easy to use. I'll show you. So we're going to start out, I'm going to scroll down through the list, but where I'm going to end is we're looking at icon shapes. Okay, and if we scroll down, and it's somewhere in here, if I keep going down, we will see Star, Font Awesome, okay, Font Awesome Star, okay. So we could use this little bit of code, or you could click on the try it, and you will see the code snippets. Okay, so what you see over here, the code you see over here, and then you see the result on this side. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to grab this part right here. Okay, our so our icon, and then this has a class Star style, and then there's an inline style. Don't worry about that. We're going to keep the inline style, but we'll override that to a degree in our CSS. Okay, because remember, we really shouldn't use inline CSS, but there's times you do, and it's not going to matter because we're going to override it anyway. Will be a good example for that. So I'm going to copy this, and then let's go back, and inside of our rating, here we go, there's our rating. So I'm just going to press return, and then we're going to paste. Now I'm going to open this up a little further so it's a little easier for you to see, like so. And I'm going to change this to 24 pixels for right now. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to copy this and paste. So we have 5, because my recipe was so popular it was given 5 stars by me. Okay, you can assign as many stars as you want. I'm going with a 5-star system. If you want something different, that's fine. I'm using Font Awesome stars, but it would also be cool if I were to use little avocados. All right. But you figure if you're doing a website and you have hundreds of recipes, you probably don't want to create an icon for every single one. It'd be a whole lot easier, and it would make more sense in a user experience if you were consistent. So I'm just going to go with stars, but you're more than welcome to do whatever you like in your process. Now, I realize I just made a mistake here. Well, it's not really a mistake, but it's going to be easier to fix if I don't have to do it 5 times. And that's, you'll notice a single quote, okay? And in this class up here, there's double quotes. Well, what's most important is you're consistent. Don't mix and match double and single quotes. So I'm going to fix this. And in some editors, you'll get screamed at that it's an error, okay? So I'm just going to fix this. So we'll delete, and we have to do that here also. Okay, and then one more. Now I'll go ahead and copy this and paste it 4 more times. All right, there we go. So now if we save let's just take a look at what we have here. Okay, so now everything's gone, okay, except for the guacamole ole. And that's because the page doesn't have a clue what to do with those classes. All right, so what we need to do is, let's go back to our try it, and then you'll notice right up here there's a script, and this gets the Font Awesome kit. Now you could use this script, but it's gonna kind of come back and bite you later on if you start adding other Font Awesome icons. I don't know. This is W3 School's code. So what you want to do is get your own code at fontawesome.com. So if you go to fontawesome.com, just click Start for Free. You'll go through a process. It doesn't charge anything. It's no big deal. They're just going to ask for your email, and then you're going to sign up, and they're going to send you a code. And then you'll end up having, and then you'll have an account with a username and a password, and you'll have a lot of access to some other cool tools. And I really suggest you go that route. Okay, there's a lot more at Font Awesome than just at W3 Schools. So you might get a kick out of all the really cool icons, but you just need to go through the process to get your code. All right, so once you get that code, let's go back. Okay, and I don't remember if I've already added it. I don't think I have, but basically that code has to go in the head of the document. So let me look at my code over here on the other side, and let me get my script just in case I haven't already added it here. So what we need to do is click on our little gear here. Okay, and then I've already added it in, but you'll take the script that you're given, all right, and when you sign up, this will be very blatant up on the top of your account, okay, and there'll be even a little link that you could copy. So you're just going to paste your Font Awesome script into the stuff for head area in your HTML, okay. So let's just go after this and we'll paste. Okay, so there's my script for Font Awesome. In a previous video we had our Google font, so now we're adding our script in the head of the document so we can connect to Font Awesome. So let's save. I'll save here, and then let's go to our page and refresh. And let's see if our icons have indeed shown up. Okay, now we're going to add, if we go back, we have our print next. Okay, so we're going to use another Font Awesome icon for our print. So I'm just going to add my space here, and I believe I now went to icons for business. And if you scroll down, you'll find, oh, I can't remember where it is here. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. There it is, Phosphoprint. Okay, then if I click try it, I believe I already have here, there's my icon for print. So I'm going to copy this. Okay, and I don't have to worry about the script anymore because we already got an account. We got our script for our own kit, which we pasted in just a little bit ago in the head of the document. So all I need is this icon and class information. So I'm going to copy, and then we'll go back to our code, and we will paste. And I'm going to change this one to 24 for right now. All right, and then we'll go ahead and save. Let's refresh our page, and we now have our stars and our printer. And what you're probably noticing is this red, especially with this saturation level on this green. this really vibrates. I mean, the saturation level has increased tenfold against this green. It's kind of a interesting color interaction. All right, so in the next step, we'll go ahead and begin to control what our stars and our printer look like, and how we're going to start to get them to lay across horizontally and no longer stack up vertically.